Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I finally got around to making a snippet roll. I'm super excited about it. Um, I did it a little different than some people because I didn't tie it together because I'm going to hang it. So I didn't see any reason in tying it because I'm going to hang it in my office, my craft room, whatever. Anyway, so um, so I finally got a hold of some of these uh, wider wooden spools. And I was like, I mean, that was part of the reason why I hadn't done a snippet roll, was because I couldn't find the right material. Anyway, so I finally got one of these. And so I don't know how much of that I'll be able to get in. And yeah, there's a channel on YouTube, Chrissy Crosser's channel, and she always talks about how it's so difficult to film the snippet rolls because you can't get it all in the frame at one time, and she's so correct. So anyway, so how I made mine was I took a piece of fabric and then I took a piece of lace and then another piece of fabric on the back, so that was kind of like the base for it. And then I just started adding little snippets of laces, and of course I had to do, because of my crazy quilt background, I couldn't just go willy-nilly. I kind of had to have some structure to it. I'm kind of bad like that. I can't just, I don't know. That's just, I guess, the way my brain works. Anyway, so I had this lovely image, and I put this piece of trim here, and I hand-dyed this. I love the little metal pieces. I put a few beads on it. And this piece here was Snow White, and I sprayed it with, I think it was Tim Holtz stuff I sprayed it with. Anyway, it was just one big piece of fabric that I got at Joann's, and it's covered in these, and you just cut them out. And then I have just had a ton of fun using different dyes and sprays on it. Now, I don't know, since it's not cotton, it's not a natural fiber, so I'm sure if you washed it, it probably would not hold the color, but you don't wash this kind of thing, so I'm not worried about it. And so I also, I used to do scrapbooking quite a bit, so I have a ton of stamps and stamp pads and stuff, so I decided to do some stamping on this as well. And so it says, "Beauty is timeless." So this particular stamp was a Finnabair stamp of the swallow. There's some sequins. A charm here. I hand-dyed these as well. I don't know where I got the fairy stamp, but I liked it. And of course, I love steampunk stuff, so I love any like timepieces and that kind of thing. And I love Paris-themed things, so this all kind of, I mean, there's nothing Paris in this, but I'm just saying. So, and then this is a piece of antique tatting that was in the stuff from my daughter. This is a lucite flower. And then another little image. This I printed off of Etsy. I don't remember the store I bought it from, but and then this is a piece of trim. You guys, if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen it in a lot of my other projects. My bead store was carrying it, and it was Snow White, and so I did this. I think I did this with alcohol inks, I think. And then a little bottom piece. So the shadows in here this morning are pretty severe, and I don't understand why, because it's kind of overcast and icky, but for some reason I've got pretty severe shadows. So there you go. That's my snippet roll. Like I said, the construction of it, I sewed everything on except that back piece of fabric. This back piece of fabric I just glued on. So, but everything else I sewed on. And yeah. So I really love it. I'm going to hang it here in my sewing room, my craft room. And it took me most of yesterday to make it. The hardest part isn't really the construction. It's trying to figure out what you want to put on it. And once you figure out what you want to put on it, then it just goes very, very quickly. But trying to decide what I was going to put on there took probably 2 of the 6 hours that I worked on it. So anyway, now that I know how to actually get it together, I'm going to make a bunch more of them. I'll probably put some of those up for sale, the ones that I'm going to make. I'm going to do a Paris theme one for sure. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my video, and give me a thumbs up if you like it. And I'm going to go get a nail and hang this in the wall right now. You guys have a great day. Bye.